It is Wednesday in the typical fashion. You know, Rachelle, we did not want to miss a sweat.
That's true. So we saw her in the beginning of the hour. So now we're going to check in back with her because she has some kind of workout for us. It's definitely going to be leaving her with a little bit of a sweat. Definitely. Let's check in with her. Oh, she's already
look at her.
already battling. What's going on there, Rachelle?
All right, guys, we are just getting warmed up here. I'm standing here with Kris, the professional MMA fighter and the owner. And as you can see, he's not going easy on me today, as you can tell by his stance. How are you, Kris?
I'm doing great.
Good, good, good. Of course you are. It's been a while since I've been doing this. But before we get started on the bag and we get started here, you are a Michigander by way of California. But why did you want to open up Capital City Kickboxing right here?
Well, to be honest, I moved here. I got 3 young kids, so I wanted to move to a little bit more family-friendly environment. And after getting here, I just really kind of started to miss it and wanted to get back into the community and kind of give back a little bit. This has been a huge part of my life for most of my life. So kind of getting back into it was a huge, like, missing part of my life, and I wanted to give back.
That's awesome. That's great. And we're going to do that today. But as a professional MMA fighter and you are a professional kickboxer, just tell us the difference between MMA and kickboxing and karate. Sometimes I feel like for a lot of us, they all look similar. But tell us, what's the difference?
I mean, at the end of the day, a lot of them are going to have their similarities. You're punching, you're kicking. You know, some of them get a little bit more where there's takedowns and such. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to technique and how you're going to apply that technique. They all have little subtle differences in maybe how you throw a punch, how you throw a kick. And then, like I said, in some of them, you're taking people down. There's a little bit of wrestling in some of them, whereas some of them, there's not. So it just kind of comes down to little details and how you apply them.
All right, well, we're not going to wrestle today, but we are going to get into this bag. And you were telling me that whenever you have your classes, you do structure them first with us getting on the bag. Explain to me why that's important.
So I find the bag to be so important because it gives me a chance as a teacher to walk around and kind of help correct a little bit before throwing people onto pads where it's a little bit more easy to get lost.
Okay.
So this kind of gives somebody a little bit more focus and a little bit forgiving. It's a pretty big target. So if you mess up your kick or your punch, it's, you know, kind of keeps you in a little bit of a safe zone. So it's a good way to practice and kind of hone your skills.
All right, so why don't we start with that?
All right.
So why don't you show me the first combination? And why don't we get started?
So the very first thing we're doing is we're going to get in our stance. So I'm right-handed. I'm going to put my left foot forward.
Okay.
All right. So we're here. We're going to throw a 1, which is our jab, our left front punch.
Jab.
Yep. 2, which is our right hand. Then we're going to throw our 3.
And then 3.
And from there, we're going to take a little step with our left foot, and we're going to throw our right kick, come down. And we're going to throw our front push kick.
Front push
Good.
kick.
So we're going to try it again. Now, the big thing that we're going to focus on is making sure that when we throw that right kick, we're not hitting with our foot. Right? Again, this comes down to kind of technique and how we want to apply it. We want to use our shin. So we're here.
Our shin. Okay.
Yes. And we're getting that good rotation. So we're swinging it, and we're wanting to make that contact with the bag with our shin. Okay. So again, we've got 1, 2, 3. We're going to take that little baby step with our left foot, and we're going to throw our right kick. And we're going to go on left foot.
Strong. All right.
Good. Now we're going to try to speed it up a little bit. So we're going to get it going a little bit faster. We're going to try to put those punches together now, right? So we're going to go 1, 2, 3.
1, 2. Oh, I did it wrong.
1, 2, 3.
Left, right.
Good.
3.
Now we're take that little step.
Little step.
And throw that right kick. Left push.
Left push.
Good.
All right, okay, so guys, we're going to keep speeding it up over here. Hopefully I can keep up, but we'll check back in with you. Kris, let's try that one more time.
Let's go.
Okay?
We got 1, 2, 3. Right kick.
Right kick.